friends, you're on the Love Them Knives channel. LTK's here to talk to you about a new batch of knives that I got in, and they are wonderful. I like these. These are manual knives. These are not automatics. They're not assisted opening. But what are they called? Come on, dude, tell us. Well, one's a 3.5-inch spear point blade. The other's a 4-inch, and they are the Hogue X5 154 CPM 154 blades. Let's get them out. We got to look at them. We can't get them out. We can't do nothing with them. Okay, we got all this junk falling out of the box. What is it? Well, this is paperwork. Let's go to that real quick. There you go. Hogue knives, customer satisfaction, warranty, etc. For you left-handed people, well, you got to have a separate pocket clip, right? And so you get that. And what else do you get? Well, you get a sticker, right? That's nice. Keep it all together, dude. Keep it all together. Keep it nice. Keep it new. And proudly made in the USA, right? So here's one of them, right? Here's the other. We got two different sizes. I won't pull the stuff out of the other box. It's all the same. Okay. Well, you know what? This one looks smaller than that one, doesn't it? Yes, because it is. One's a 3.5-inch blade. One's a 4-inch blade. We didn't have to do so much unpacking, we'd have them out, right? Okay, there we go. Yes. They are FDE is the color, flat dark earth. It looks more like a sand color to me. They're a flipper, right? But they're a button lock, not a frame lock, not a liner lock. They're a button lock. Oh, with a lock in place mechanism here, keep you from being able to depress this button or releasing the blade, okay? Works on both of them. This is the big boy, 4-inch blade, right? Button lock. And this to lock everything in place so it cannot be released, right? And this is kind of interesting. So this is a piece of metal that slides over. Obviously, you've got this little indentation there. And when you slide this over, you can see that metal slides over where this button would normally push through. It can't because that little piece of metal stops it. So you cannot release that at all. You pull this back, you push this button, blade releases, falls away, easy one-handed knife, like that. Bam, just like that, blade falls. But it won't fall into the handle. There's friction here. There's energy being stored by virtue of pushing it back into there because it's not an assisted opening and it's not on bearings. Okay? It's like a little bit of interference that plays in here and stores that. And then it gets past that and it flips, right? Okay, so it's interesting. I like the fact that it's a button lock. It makes it easier to release and do one-handed. You never have to worry about trying to push a frame lock or a liner lock aside as you're flipping the blade back towards you. You have your thumb in the way. Well, in this one, no, you don't, right? And so it's easy to put back just like that. Flips great. Big boy, big knife. Love the Damascus inserts they have in the aluminum. And this is cerakote, black cerakoted, you know, CPM 154. Of course, Mr. Olishewitz is the designer, works with Hogue. I've had one or two of the other Hogue models, and I've had several of the other Hogue X5 knives, the blue-handled ones with the tumbled blade, and the black on black, and the black with just tumbled blade. So, I mean, I've had the silver-bladed ones that are tumbled, and then the black coated with the black handle and black Damascus. Although the black handles were not cerakoted, they were, well, some are anodized, and the blue is an anodized. Okay, this is a cerakote finish. And it's really weird. It almost, it's so light, the handle is, it feels like it's it's almost like hard plastic, but it's not. It's aluminum. It's really strange. You got this open back, kind of vented backspacer, although it's not. You know, it's the two pieces of the knife coming together, right? So you got this that meets up. It's really angular. These knives, let me show you for comparison on size. You know, wow. 3.5-inch blade, 4-inch blade, almost 9 inches, right at 8 overall. And I'll prove it to you, right? 3.5-inch blade, yeah. And just an 1/8 over 8 inches on that one. Okay, let's get to the other one without trying to cut myself. Jungling two knives, right? But I just thought you'd like to see the 3.5 and the 4-inch. Okay, there's 4-inch blade, right? Overall, oh my God, it's over 9 inches. It's 9.25 inches overall. Big knife. That's a big knife. I like a bigger carry knife. Hell, if they made a 5-inch blade, I'd get it. I like that. I mean, it's like Daryl Ralph when he did the Cuda Max with Camillus, right? It was a big blade. Big blade. Okay, so we're talking about 0.6 of an inch in width here, right at 0.589, which translates into about 15 millimeters, right? Now, let's check this one, see if it's the same width. Well, 14.75 millimeters, so it's not 15, but it's really close, and it's almost 0.6 of an inch. So almost exactly the same width on the handle. And it's nice to have a handle that you can get a grip on. I mean, if it's too thin, it's just so, you got more finger wrapping around than you got blade to hang, or handle to hang on to. This fills your hand pretty well. It definitely fits in your, I mean, look at, I mean, you got, it's perfectly formed for the human hand. You know, both this and reverse grip, right? I really like this. It's like snakeskin, rattler, desert, but badass black on the blade. Really kind of a tuxedo type look almost to it. Or, I don't know. It's like Desert Storm meets rattlesnake hunter or something. I don't know. In any case, what I like about the design, and I guess I'm a little cuckoo about the X5. First of all, I really like knives that are flippers. Second of all, I really like the concept of the button lock, because it's really, you know, you're not messing around with a lock bar thing. It's just so easy. This, where you can lock it into place, so you don't have to worry about a lock bar giving out or a liner lock that might move or something, which probably would never happen, but this is really nice, okay? I just think that this angular design of these knives, it looks like a shark. You know, it's kind of what's happening now. I mean, you've got the new Corvette, and they've gone back with the Stingray moniker, and here you go, like a Mako shark thing. So somehow we're getting to angular. We're getting to terrific or terrifying. You know, it's a beast or it's beautiful, but it's kind of all those things. I really think it's so cool. Let's check the weight on these. I mean, I'm telling you, and let me go and see if I can reset this thing, because it needs to be reset. This is my scale, and for some reason it wants to weigh something when there's nothing to weigh. And there it is. Okay, so we got it zeroed out. It feels light in the hand. That's the big dog. Okay, that's 148 grams. That's really not that heavy for a knife that's over 9 inches. 5.2 ounces. That's really light. So you got this cerakote handle, cerakote blade, 154 CPM. So crucible powder metallurgy. Did I get it right, boys? Yeah. I don't know. That's just wonderful. You know, and you ask, like, what kind of a situation is it? Is it washers? And you know what? I have not taken this knife apart. I don't want to take it apart. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's take a look and see if we can see anything in here. You know, when I was looking at this earlier, do you see kind of the edges of what looks like kind of a raised, area that I'm not sure that it's a washer or it's just machined into the inside scale of a contact point there. Okay, but no, and maybe someday I should take one apart. I just don't believe in doing that as long as the knife functions well, and it's dead on centered on the blade. Okay, and the stock's like 4 millimeter thick, so it's good, right? I mean, right at 3, close to 390, right? What does that do in inches? About 150.150. So it's good thick stock. And it's sharp. I'll bet you. And let's see what we can do with this. I mean, just for basic, is it sharp? Can it cut? Oh, yeah. You know. And I'm not that good at cutting paper, but let's just assume that both of them are the same. Yes, I really like these. Let me weigh the second one. I'm sorry, because I wasn't getting with you on that. And I've got this one locked into place. I love it. And for some reason, now we're zeroed out. 4.2. So it's an ounce lighter. Okay. And how does that go into grams? 118. Pretty light. Pretty light. 4.2. So it's right a little over 8 inches. This is, of course, probably a lot more EDC-able. But I mean, look at this. Look at this design. Does this look like your normal run-of-the-mill kind of EDC knife? No. No, it don't. And I'm happy about that. I like this. I like that we're changing it up a little bit. We're making this wicked harpoon type looking thing. We've got this unsharpened swedge at top. Really badass black blade. It's a pretty design. It just is all the way around. It really is. And I just think it's so angular and nasty. It's like, yeah, it reminds me of that brand new Corvette I was behind in traffic the other day. God, it was gorgeous. It was like glass, the paint job was, but it was so angular and nasty. It was like, oh my God. Terrifying and wonderful all at the same time. And these definitely inspire some kind of an emotion, don't you think? Right? And, oh, well, let's talk about this. Back this off. See how easy they are to operate one-handed? Flip out great. You pull it back and it loads it up again. It's not really like you're preloading a spring, but in a way you are storing energy by pushing it into place, and it's going to be resistant here until you have enough power to overcome the resistance, and then it flies out. It's hard to fail with this kind of a flipper. It's light, it's easy to carry, it fits the hand beautifully. In this, even this large of a knife, 5.2 ounces, it's light. It's light, but it's strong. And okay, you see the pocket clip here. Okay, so you know that since you have a left-hand carry option here, right here, that's why they give you the second pocket clip over here. Right? Because it's not going to fit. You can't just switch it, right? You have to have a whole different pocket clip to meet the contour of the curved handle. So, makes sense, right? So there you go. And that's what they give you. They give you another pocket clip. So it's going to be tip-up carry, but it'll be right or left-hand tip-up carry. The only thing non-ambidextrous about this knife is this slide button thing. This is on this side of the knife and not on that side of the knife, but I still think that's doable for left-handers to engage or unengage if you want. So I don't know if I see that as a huge issue. But wow. Nice, huh? I just think that's a beautiful... Oh, this is a limited edition. And I don't know if... I guess I'll say this. This is what I heard from the representative that knows about these knives. There's supposed to be 60 of the 4-inch ones and 60 of the 3.5-inch ones in this style, this color combination made, okay? That's it. There's 120 knives total, 60 and 60. That's it. So, you know, I don't know. I have possession of some. I don't know. I haven't seen any others out there, but I haven't really gone looking much. But it's a really cool knife. I like the color combination. It reminds me so much of when CRKT was doing all the Desert Storm stuff. But of course, CRKT is budget city compared to these. I think these retail for about maybe 200 to 220, somewhere in there. Or at least that's their advertised price or suggested retail, something like that. So you may be able to find them for less money than that. And the only thing better than having those is having an extra one of each, which I got. Yes, I did. And I love it. So these will stay sealed because, yeah, I think these are going to move to new owners. But wonderful. I really like it. I just think it's sexy. I think it's crazy. I think it's bad boy. And it's an easy one-handed knife. It's light and easy to carry. I just love the design. And you know, you either love it or you hate it. Or maybe you're just ambivalent about it. I don't know. When I saw the X5 first come out, I just thought they were so wonderful. I don't know. It's just a design that really appeals to me. So I just thought I'd share it with you. Okay? Here it is in all its glory. And it's pretty. And you probably won't see another one on YouTube anytime real soon. Or at least I'll bet this is the first one you'll see available on YouTube of this color combination, limited edition. You know, dark earth, flat dark earth, FDE, flat dark earth. But it's kind of cool they made it in a 4-inch blade. You know the blue X5 that I reviewed. You can look at that video in my video files that I've got published. And that only came in a 3.5-inch blade, and it was a silver tumbled with a blue anodized. These are cerakote. This is a G-Mascus insert on both sides, okay? And it's just a beautiful, beautiful knife. And you get the optional pocket clip, you get the sticker, you get the paperwork. It's just wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Olishewitz. This is a great design. I don't know how he's like, I'm not sure if I can just keep coming up with the hits like this, but this is a good one right here. And his EX01 was pretty nice. I had that for a while, and that is like, you know, the knife that you always pick up and put in your pocket because it's just so versatile. And this one is not, in my mind, that all versatile type knife. Thank God. I think it's fun to have a knife that is very artistic, beautiful lines, maybe almost too nice to use. But wow, it's got the materials, doesn't it? Oh my goodness, yes. And yes, and it feels good in the hand. It works great in a reverse grip, like I said. It's no hot spots. This clip is really low profile. Back spacers, interesting how it comes together here, you know, with the aluminum handles, right? All things are easy access with the Torx, right? Number 8, probably, I'm guessing, and number 6 is along here. So, you know, you don't have the screw heads here, just on that side. So there you go. Shouldn't be too tough to pull apart. Just worry about, about when I pull it apart, everything would come probably apart in my hands. This is obviously, there's some kind of spring in here. You know, there's a piston. So, I mean, why would I pull it apart? I don't know. Because it's really good. It was really good out of the box. I got this locked up again, right? Of course I do. Comes really good out of the box, perfectly centered, everything's fine with it, and it's just a beautiful knife. And if you gotta have one, well, go look or contact me. I will have access to these, and so will other dealers, I'm sure, out there. But in any case, I just wanted to tell you because I like it so much. I know this 4-inch model is going to stay in my permanent collection. Wow. And there are some others coming out. Here's a picture of one. Another one's going to be more green with that same kind of G-Mascus on it. It looks like snakeskin, doesn't it? Those are coming out soon. I'll put those up as soon as I get some. But this is really, oh my God, this is just wonderful. Thank you for your time. Thank you for tuning in to the Love Them Knives channel, and make your comments below. I know some of you guys probably pass. Too much money, not the right design, just not your style. With me, I'm all go on all cylinders on this. This is just beautiful stuff. I love it. Thanks for tuning in. We got more stuff coming up very, very soon. So stay tuned and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, but you get to see the new stuff when it's coming out, or at least new stuff to me. Thanks, guys, because we love them knives, don't we? Yes, we do.